India becomes the fifth nation in the world to carry out testing of active cooled hypersonic combustion engine. Now,
Okay.
it's a game changer technology. It changes the whole perspective when it comes to missiles. So I'll try to explain to you in context to time, distance and speed with the help of video wall right behind me and
I appreciate that, sir.
the map. And to take assistance, we take United States and China.
That's can we use a different example for me? This seems like this is
As a case in point. Now, the distance between America, that is New York, say, and Beijing would be around
this is not New York City. New York City is up here.
12,000 kilometers. Now, 12,000 kilometers, hypersonic missile will take anywhere up to 19 minutes, maybe say to 20-25 minutes, depending on the speed. The speed of a hypersonic missile ranges from 5 Mach to 8 and even up to 24 Mach. So it can take up to 19 minutes, flat 19 minutes. But when we compare the speed to that of a Boeing airline, say it has taken off from New York and lands at Beijing, it will take up to 17 hours. So 17
Damn, a lot of difference.
hours
Big
of
difference.
flying time is condensed to just flat 19 minutes. That is why this technology is a game changer technology, and India has mastered the scramjet combustion engine, which means that India is in top 5 countries in the race.
But you didn't say how fast they get there.
This very latest ground test of 120 seconds so important. Do note that during this ground run, the technologies mastered have been to do with endothermic fuel and thermal barrier coating. Let's first understand what are the dynamic forces that affect a hypersonic missile at those very high speeds of over 5 Mach, and how the mastery over these two critical technologies have been overcome.
Scramjet is always superior, or is always supersonic.
A major fillip to India's pursuit of true blue hypersonic missiles, the Defense Research and Development Organization has successfully carried out a cutting-edge active-cooled scramjet combustion engine ground test for a duration of 120 seconds for the first time. The indigenous development of endothermic scramjet fuel, a
That
first
thing
in
is
India
zipping.
jointly developed by DRDO and the industry, is central to this breakthrough. It should be noted that when an hypersonic missile travels below 30 kilometers of ceiling at speeds more than sound, it generates a lot of heat on its surfaces, ranging from 1400 degrees centigrade to up
The
to
scramjet
2000
engine is
degrees
used in the
centigrade.
BrahMos. Interesting.
Now it is the endothermic scramjet fuel that carries out a dual role. First is to provide thrust to the missile to achieve higher Mach speeds, and second is to keep the temperatures low of the missile bearable by
Nah, I'm
other
gonna link it. We'll watch it
avionics
after
on
this.
board this missile. India has also developed a new advanced ceramic thermal barrier coating having high thermal resistance and capable of operating beyond the melting point of steel. As these temperatures range from 1400 to 2000 degrees centigrade, they are these thermal barrier coating
That's
ceramic
hot.
tiles
That's real
that
hot.
prevent this heat from
That's like my shit after Taco Bell.
damaging the missile
kinda hot.
itself. That means these technological breakthroughs will eventually pave way for India having hypersonic cruise missiles that can have speeds greater than Mach 5, which moves at 5 times the speed of sound or more than 5,400 kilometers per hour. If you recall, India had recently carried out a hypersonic glider test. It is basically a missile carries this glider at very high speeds and releases it up in the trajectory, whereby this hypersonic glider glides by its own to the target. It does not have any kind of rocket motor.
What?
Contrary to this, the hypersonic
That's
cruise
actually kinda
missile
cool.
has an end-to-end engine that generates a speed.
That's like the coolest paper plane I've ever seen. Excuse me, guys. That's kind of rude.
More
I'm
than
watching
Mach
videos
5.
over here.
Both these tests are a huge success for the country, as India has both of these. So what are the 5 takeaways from this story? India's successful test of a scramjet engine in 2023 marked a significant milestone in aerospace technology. Here are 5 takeaways. First, advancement in hypersonic technology The test has showcased that India's growing capabilities in developing hypersonic technology, which involves speeds greater than Mach 5. Scramjet engines are essential for these speeds, as they allow air-breathing engines to operate efficiently at hypersonic speeds. Strategic importance is the second takeaway. This achievement enhances India's position in global aerospace and defense technology. Scramjet engines can be used for a variety of applications, including advanced missiles, spacecraft, and making an important development for both military and civilian space exploration. Takeaway 3 is the improved efficiency. Unlike traditional rocket engines, scramjets use atmospheric oxygen to ignite fuel, making them more fuel efficient for certain types of mission. This could lower cost and increase performance in future space launches as well. The fourth takeaway is the indigenous development. The successful test, which was carried out by India's own effort, demonstrates its self-reliance in space and defense technologies.
Of course.
This aligns with countries' broader goal of reducing dependence on foreign technologies.
Geeky with some people driving off in some
And
motorcycles.
finally, the fifth takeaway is the future prospects. The success paves way for future innovations, including development of reusable space planes and long-range missiles.
I don't know if I want to say his knowledge is wrong, but it definitely he's not really laying this out in a very interesting way. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, then please like the video, subscribe, and if you really like it, then share it with some of your friends. My goal here is to spread a positive message while sprinkling my 2 cents on big topics like American, Indian, and world geopolitics, and even small stuff like Twitch drama and online debacles. And if you want to see it live, come join me over on Twitch. Twitch.tv/ActuallyElrod. That's where I'm going to do all my reactions, and after the reactions, that's where we get down a game. And if you're like, hey, I have a video that I want this dude to sprinkle his 2 cents on, then come over on my Discord and let me know and join the community there. And while we're at it, I have to say thank you to everybody who has made that Discord just so poppin'. I never thought I'd have a Discord that's so flowing. It's really cool to see. Shout out to you, Bobby, Omni, Demon, all of you who have been in there who are just super active. Logie, you're the man. Logie is the one who's like modding and helping run the server, so thank you, Logie. Lastly, I challenge you. I have a challenge for you. Make somebody laugh today. We all know there's enough hate and vitriol in the world. If energy is contagious like the flu, then let's spread and get everyone contagious with our positive energy, right? Not negative energy, because there's so much of that, and if we could just be a small little change in someone's day, then you never know. Maybe that's the thing that starts shifting this world to a happier, healthier, just better place. And with all of that said and done, thank you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.